What can you say about that game?
I thought we came out and played really well in the first half. I thought we, finished our opportunities. We probably had a few more chances to get a few more goals. I think in the second half we made the game a little harder on ourselves than we needed it to be. Delgado gets a little bit of a fluky goal. I don't know if he can score that header again, but, they put pressure. They responded to their coach, probably being all over them at halftime, and so they put forth a response. But like I said, we made the game harder than it needed to be. But what I was happy with is we came out with a good attitude. We went at them early. We got early goals. We were prepared. And I was very pleased with the first half. And we're the first team now at above 50 points. We got 51 points. So we want to continue to do that.
With Papa playing for Guatemala and inserting Nagel into his spot, how does that change tactical look of the team, and how much of that did affect the way you played tonight?
I don't think it affected the way we played offensively in the first half. Didn't affect it. I think defensively in the second half, we got hurt a little bit. Because both their goals really came from the header and also from Kaji getting to the end line and crossing the ball and causing the penalty. But Papa's a different type of player than Nagel, where Nagel's more a player who's going to get behind the defense offensively, and Papa's a guy who's going to connect, pass, and look to get the ball back again. And I was happy to hear he got 2 goals tonight, and for Guatemala, because that's one thing I've been talking to Marco about being more aggressive offensively. So I haven't seen the goals, but I'm really happy for him.
Your thoughts on Andy Rose's performance?
Thought Andy played well. It's sometimes everybody gets hung up because he scored 2 goals, so that means he played well. I don't think he played well because he got the 2 goals. I thought he played well in the first half. I thought he was sharp. I thought he turned, collected the ball. He looked forward. He was a guy hitting a lot of our passes into our forwards and putting guys in. And then he, the icing on the cake was, he scores a good header and he gets in on the back post as well. So, I was very pleased with Andy.
We call Brad a set-piece specialist now.
Well, it just means we have another guy who can hit set pieces for us, and maybe alters things a little bit for us, where we might go with those in-swinging set pieces from the right-hand side. But Brad, we worked on it at training on Tuesday. He and I talked a little bit about it, and I thought Brad did a good job serving the ball.
Coach, the announced attendance was 4,000. Seemed to be very heavily, a lot of traveling support. Can you talk about playing that atmosphere?
Well, it was great. We knew we'd have some fans down here, and we were appreciative of that. But one of the things we told our team last night and today before the game was that, we had to create our own atmosphere. We had to make sure that we were prepared psychologically, that we weren't waiting for the buzz of the crowd or something like that. So, that for me was a challenge for us today a little bit. But I thought, again, we responded well. What we did in the first half was good.
How important is it to go into this break that you have on a high note with the 3 straight wins?
Well, it's great. It's great to go in with 3 straight wins, because everybody was concerned we were in a dive or something at that point. And I said, this isn't last year. It's a different year. Now we get to rest a little bit our weary legs. But when we start off again with Real Salt Lake, we've got 5 games in 16 days. And, those games are going to be in 4 different cities. So, that's going to be a good stretch.
You had talked about the team playing too narrow. How do you feel that they played as far as getting out wide today?
Well, I thought we opened the game up. Obviously, the goals, 3 of them came off set pieces. But you got corners because you got width and people had crosses being blocked, and you got fouls in wide areas, so that allowed your set pieces. But I also thought, there were, like I said, in the first half, I thought we could have had 2 or 3 more, and a lot of that opened up because we had some width, and then we were able to get Oba and Clint in 2-on-2 situations, and they caused a lot of problems.
Oba got those 2 early goals. How big is that for him to get those moving forward?
But it's good. It's good. I think I don't know. Chris might know for sure. You guys can look it up. I think it's maybe the most goals that Oba has ever scored in a season, and so it's good. He's played well. I wish Clint could have gotten one tonight. That's one of the reasons I left him on. Hoping that he could get a goal just for his sake and his confidence. But today was maybe a little bit of an easier game, and if Clint saves his goals for the harder games, I'm happy, and I'm okay with that.
Are you looking for the U.S. Open Cup final?
Yeah, always, always. You know, we've won 3 Open Cups in my tenure here, and you know, we'd like to work hard to try and get that 4th. Definitely, for sure. I mean, I was listening to the Philadelphia broadcast today, and their announcer was saying how, hey, they're playing for a championship, and you know what a great thing it is to only be a 5-year-old franchise and win a cup. So I never hear us say that in Seattle. You know, it seems like those 3 aren't important enough. But no, you know, we wanna get as much as we can this year. We know what we're not going to be distracted from our ultimate prize, which is we want to get to MLS Cup and we want to win that. But you know, there's an Open Cup there, and there's a Supporter Shield, and possibly a Cascadia Cup as well. So.